All right. How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of JasonsRealm here today, bringing you live play-by-play coverage and reactions to the Pittsburgh Mother-Living Pirates taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Game 1 out here on the West Coast between these two teams. Looking forward to a great series. The Pirates being Pittsburgh's last main hope if they want to have a chance at having a team win a playoff game in the immediate future. Can the Pirates keep their hot season going, or will they be stifled by the Arizona Diamondbacks? Well, we got game 1 of this 3-game stretch here out west to determine that. We are just mere moments away from first pitch out here in Chase Field. It's going to be Rodriguez on the mound here for the Diamondbacks today. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let me pull up the game day on MLB.com so that we can follow along with that as well. But Rodriguez throwing his warm-up pitches here, ready to get this game underway momentarily. Here we go. Let me pull up the game day again just so I can have that as well to be able to keep track as to who is where. But going to be battling here is going to be Eduardo Rodriguez up against O'Neal Cruz. Going to be the first batter up for the Pirates. And let me see, do we have a box showing the order? It looks like we do. So the Pirates are going to be rolling with Cruz, Gonzalez, and Reynolds lead up. O'Hearn batting third. Basically looking as well. You also, in the opening lineup, got a guy returning. That's going to be Brian Reynolds. Going to be playing shortstop today. But here we go, looking at Eduardo Rodriguez. 6 starts, a 2-0 record, 3.03 ERA. 32.2 innings, 22 strikeouts, 16 walks, 4 homers allowed, and batters have been hitting .236 against him so far this season. So here we go, ready to roll with the first pitch here, getting us rolling here in Chase Field to O'Neal Cruz. Gonna launch that one, and it's gonna go deep towards right field, but it's gonna go foul. Cruz was real close to getting a Cruz missile on that first at-bat, that first pitch. That is the way to set the tone early in this one by launching that one maybe only a few feet away from the foul pole. Wow. Second pitch going to be down in the dirt for a ball. 1-1. And we'll see here, just taking a look around the broadcast. And this pitch is going to be inside for a ball. So it's going to be a 2-1 count to O'Neal Cruz. Ready to roll here. Taking a look. If you guys got anything y'all want to talk about as well, let me know over in the chat. Cruz going to launch this one out into shallow center. 2 guys at it. Nice catch going to be made there for the Diamondbacks out by the shortstop. And he's a little rattled on that. Perdomo on that. Little rattled by that play. But here we go. That was a nice little play out there. Nice little pop out there. So it's going to bring Nick Gonzalez up to the plate. That's the one thing I think I got to do. I think I got to make some MLB call sheets for teams. But Nick Gonzalez, first pitch is going to be inside, but he's going to get a ball or a strike. That's rather unfortunate. That's not quite what we wanted to see, but Nick Gonzalez still going to be resolved. Here comes the 0-1. It's going to be launched out for a foul. Also pull up the NHL scores so we have those to look at as well tonight. Oh, that's the bracket. And we pull up these scores. So here we go. That one going to be way high for a ball. 1-2 count now on Gonzalez. Ready to roll here up against Rodriguez, already on 7 pitches on the day. But here we go. Ready to roll the pitch from Rodriguez. Gonna be swing and a miss, strike 3. That was in there anyway, so he had him locked up no matter what. But a nice little 1-2-3 kind of at bat there. 1-2-3-4, I guess. There was a ball in there, but a nice little at bat there for the pitcher, for Eduardo Rodriguez. But here we go. We're taking a look at the Diamondbacks starting defense as Brian Reynolds comes back up to the plate for the first time in a while. And that's going to be in there for strike 1. Ready to roll now. Taking a look at some of the Diamondbacks outfielders there. And here we go. The 0-1 going to be down low for a ball. 1-1 is your count. Nice little change up there by Rodriguez. And here we go. The 1-1 going to be coming up to Reynolds. Let's go Pirates, baby. This one going to be put into play, but it's a grounder right to short. And a routine ground out going to bring us to the middle of the first inning. Let me go ahead and flip that down to bottom, so we're ready to go for the bottom of inning number 1, as we are currently sitting at the middle of the first. Nice little play there. Nice little inning there for Arizona. Very efficient as well. Like, he got out of there with less than 15 pitches. If they're going to keep playing like this, if they're going to keep pitching like this, it's going to put the Pirates in a big hole early. So, for you NHL fans, by the way, the Avs and Wild are playing a game. They're at the end of the second period, and the Avs currently up 3-1 on the Wild. So, we'll see. We will see what happens there. A lot of other games going on as well around the MLB tonight. Go ahead and pull up the MLB scoreboard as well, so we can take a look at all things MLB as well. We're going to be updating you on all 4 major American sports, or 3 American sports, I guess, because we don't have any NFL stuff. We'll pull up the NBA stuff as well. Let me go ahead and pull up the NBA scores, so we can have a take a look at everything else here. Games. So, real quick for today, shut up privacy notice, I don't care. What's good, John? I can see you created more people from the games last night. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, John. And I'm debating. if I want to do a one-off Tomodachi live stream on this channel to kind of help funnel people into that series on the gaming channel. I'm debating if I want to do that or not. But also, Michael Jackson is now officially a thing with Dolly Parton. They're not just crushing on each other. They're, like, actually a thing. So, real quick out of the NBA today, the Pistons beating the Cavs. Going to take the series lead over the Cavs in the semifinals. Going to be a 1-0 in the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Lakers and Thunder also playing at halftime. And Thunder are currently taking a 61-53 lead. But here we go. Eduardo Perdomo going to take us as the first batter. Ketel Marte and Corbin Carroll going to be your top 3. Adrian De Castillo going to be your cleanup. So here we go. What's good, Ram Jam? How you doing? Hello. Go Mets. Go Knicks. Well, we're not really big New York fans here, but, you know, we respect you. We respect you. Taking a look at Bubba Chandler this season. 6 starts, 1-3 with a 4.97 ERA. And it's going to be in there for strike 2. And Taylor Joinwright, how many more did you make? I think you were making 3rd when I clicked on this. Yeah, so we made 6. We made 6 total me's. But here we go. The pitch, the 0-2. It's going to be swing and a miss. Strike 3. Get out of 10. Now here comes Marte. Not going to be a Marte Parte tonight in Arizona. I can tell you that. They tried to steal our name. They tried to steal our namesake. And the Pirates used to have the Marte Parte. Whatever happened to Starling Marte, by the way? Like, whatever happened to him? Yeah, we made 6 me's today. Well, what we did was we ended up, real quick. This pitch here going to be out towards Marte. Out towards left center. Off the wall. Missed by Cruz. Going to be picked up, I believe, by Mangum. Out to the near side. Throwing to 3rd. And it's going to be a sliding triple by Marte. Going to bring Carroll up to the plate with a runner on 3rd base. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. Marte's on 3rd base. Man, so yeah, just made it last night. Oh, yeah. Well, John, what I did was I made 6 me's this morning on my Wii. Or not my Wii, my Nintendo Switch. So all I had to do was just, like, import them and make a few changes. Maybe there's going to be a problem next year. That was crazy. That was freaking mad. That was freaking mad. I had to make a short on that before I left. I had to go leave for bowling payouts for the league I bowled. And I had to make a short. Like, I was like 1 foot out the door when I got the notification on my phone with Toronto gets, and they had 8.5% odds and they end up getting it. I immediately dropped everything I was doing and made that short. Because I had to. I mean, it's big news. Like, crazy. We'll see. Bubba Chandler going to be going up against Carroll. Okay, Carroll. Let's see. Marte is... Oh, he's still playing. He played May 3rd. What team is he on? He's on the Royals. He has been a massive journeyman. He was with the Pirates for like 9 years, then went to the Marlins, or then to the then to the Diamondbacks, then to the Marlins, then to the Athletics and the Mets. Oh my gosh. Pony from Philipponi, number 937, says he wishes the Pens now would have sucked to try and get the first pick. Oh, that's why I don't listen to anything. Like, Pony will come up on my X, and I don't listen to it. Like, everything he says, I'm like, yeah, he's talking out his bunghole.
Hey, it's a great card. Oh, yo, he needs CB for his bunghole. Hey.
You know what I mean? That's why I don't pay him much attention. In their history, they had 2 Martes. I don't know how long this Marte's been around, but Starling Marte was there in 2020. Early 2020. But here we go. The pitch to Carroll. Going to be high for a ball, and they're going to walk him to first base. Wow. Let's see. Do we have the audio back in my ears? Like, can I actually listen to the stream, or is it still being temperamental? Because if I can listen to the audio, I'd like to listen to it. Oh, no, I can hear it. Good. Marte X Met. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I miss Starling Marte, bro. I miss him on the Pirates. Every time that he was doing well, every time he was launching bombs, man, it was always a Marte Parte. I can only imagine the Marte Parte with the cone. Like, by the way, let's bring Coney up here. We'll put Coney on the whiteboard. We're not using the whiteboard tonight. So here we go. De Castillo has the 0-1 count. Looks like the Rangers didn't get the first pick. Oh, absolutely. But I almost think Toronto, I mean, yeah, Toronto's not in the division, but if Austin Matthews does return, there's talk that Matthews has not decided if he's going to return or not. I think after tonight, Matthews is going to return, because then you're going to have Austin Matthews and Gavin McKenna on the same team. Oh my gosh. That's dangerous. But De Castillo launches this one foul, 1-2 count. But yeah. He was with the Mets from 22 to 25. And then he signed with the Royals this season. So, here we go. The pitch to De Castillo way high and outside for a ball. Gonna be a 2-2 count. So, ready to roll. Taking a look at Bubba Chandler. Tossing the ball around, trying to get a new ball, it seems. Do the Cubs win or lose tonight? Let's take a look here. Around the MLB, the Cubs are losing to the Reds. Let's go, Reds! Let's go, Reds! As this one going to be launched right at O'Neal Cruz in center field. A big fly. Here comes the tag up on the sac fly to home. Not going to go. Runner advances to second. An error on the throw to Gonzalez. Almost sending the runner to third. But a runner on second. Runner scores. And yeah, 2 down. But yeah, the Cubs are losing in the top of the 8th. Let's go Reds, baby. Let's go Reds. Also around the league, top of the 9th, the Yankees are 1 out away from victory, leading 4-7 over the Rangers. The Astros also up 2-0 over the Dodgers in the top of the 7th. At the end of the 1st, the Mariners and Braves tied up at 0 apiece. White Sox up 2-0 on the Angels in the top of the 2nd. Runners on 1st and 2nd, 2 down. And then games that went... Oh, wait, no. The Angels... Oh, no, there's the... There we go. The Padres and Giants are also going in the bottom of the 1st as well. Games that went final. Red Sox beat the Tigers 10-3 today. Let's see how the Flyers in the 76ers lost. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But here comes Vargas up to the plate here, batting .382 so far. The 1-0 is going to be way inside for a ball. What is going on with Bubba Chandler today? Man. But the Rays knocking out the Blue Jays 4-3. The Phillies knocking off the Athletics 9-1. The Orioles are winning 9-7 over the Marlins. Twins putting up 11 on the Nationals, winning 11-3. And the Guardians losing to the Royals 5-3 as well. Brewers at Cardinals and Mets at Rockies both postponed to July 7th and May 7th respectively due to weather. All right, so taking a look here at the Pirates defense. Joey Bart is the catcher today. That one going to be way inside for a ball. Let's see here. NHL draft. Let's see. So round one is going to be, I don't know when the Penguins are going to pick. Let's see. I don't know how they do it from there. They're going to be picking somewhere between 16 and 24. So somewhere around 20 I would put your number at. But here we go. The 2-2 to Vargas from Bubba Chandler. And here we go. Here's the pitch. It's going to be swung and fouled off. 91-mile-an-hour slider on the inside. But the Pens are going to be picking somewhere around 20, give or take. When will the pick? 26. Let's see. So here we go. This one going to be launched foul again. Vargas really grinding through. Bubba Chandler hitting 100 miles an hour. 100 on a fastball. Better bring Gino back. He's still a point per game. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. A draft order for non-lottery teams determined by 10. Let's see. This one going to be launched out, and nobody claims it. Reynolds takes a knee. Cruz gets to it on a bounce. Run scores. Runner at second. Bubba Chandler's not having a night. Oh, my gosh. Looking at O'Neal Cruz losing his hat somewhere. That was just a communication breakdown. Launched out to right field. Both Reynolds and Cruz were going for it. And Reynolds ended up getting taking a knee to allow Cruz to throw it. But neither of them able to dive for it because they were both running at it. Reverse order of the season standings. So that would mean the Penguins out of the playoff teams. Let me see here. We'll take a look at this as Gurriel Jr. is going to be batting. Let's see. So the Penguins had 98 points. Out of teams that got eliminated, they're going to be drafting ahead of Ottawa, ahead of Boston. Let's see. Teams that got eliminated. Who's got eliminated in the East? Behind, or they're going to be behind Boston, behind Ottawa. No, they're going to be ahead. I forgot. Yeah, no, 98's less. They're going to be ahead of Boston, ahead of Montreal, ahead of Tampa. So let's see. They're going to be the highest pick in the East out of the teams that got eliminated. Teams that got eliminated in the West are going to be behind Utah, behind Edmonton, behind LA. They're going to be drafting 17, 18, 19. They're going to be drafting 20th. Actually, pretty much right on the dot at 20. But they're already having a meeting at the mound. 2-0 is the count to Gurriel Jr. with 2 down. Bubba Chandler just not having a day of it. Ay, ay, ay. Pirates already going to have to go to that bullpen, and that bullpen is not very good. They're not making the change yet, but watch out. So here we go. The 2-0 pitch to Gurriel. And here we go. Gurriel batting .283 on the year. Chandler already at 25 pitches on the day. And we're only in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Going to be high for a ball. 3-0. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. batting .233. OPS of 562. No homers, 4 ribbies. Here comes the pitch. Oh my gosh! Bubba walked him! Oh my gosh, Bubba Chandler. Bubba Chandler, what are we freaking doing? You know what? Just to show how backwards the Pirates are tonight. Coney's upside down. This is bad. This is a freaking disaster of a game so far. And we're only in the bottom of the first. Down 2-0. Runners on first and second. 2 down. Going to be having to go to the bullpen way sooner than you would like to. A nice little swinging strike on Nolan Arenado. Batting .275, OPS .751, 5 homers, and 17 ribbies. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be... Did he eject his swing? Did he go? He did it. Or didn't matter, I don't think, because I think it grazed the zone. So that's going to be strike 2. Finally, we might be able to get out of this inning. The Pirates are this city's last hope. Come on, Pirates. We need you. Over to the pitch. Way outside. I think it was so far outside, it actually was inside the neighbor's house. Oh, my word. That was so far outside, it was actually inside the neighbor's house. And way outside again. Here we go. Bubba Chandler, 31 pitches in the bottom of the first inning. Ay, 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 ay. So here we go. The 2-2 pitch. And it's going to be launched foul. What are we doing? What are we frickin' doing, man? This is utter ridiculousness. This is absolute utter ridiculousness. The 2-2. Way outside again. Full count. Bubba Chandler, wake up. 33 pitches this inning. He is having to put in the work. He couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Oh my gosh, here comes Eduardo, faced with the full count. Let's get Alidor. The tank was deemed uninhabitable as I asked him to clean the tank numerous times in Vancouver. Are you freaking kidding me? They walked the bases. They freaking walked the bases loaded. I was hoping to watch a win. Johan Ramirez already warming up in the bullpen. Oh my gosh. 34 pitches, bases loaded, 2 outs. All in the bottom of the first inning. Now up to the plate, going to be Moreno. Going to give him the strike on that one. Oh my word. What is this team doing? Here we go. Chandler on the 0-1. Going to foul it off, strike 2. The only way he's going to get a strikeout is by having them freaking launch it out. Or swing and miss. Gabriel Moreno, 245 average, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. I believe it was 704 OPS. And here comes Bubba Chandler, the 0-2, launched foul again. 100 mile an hour four-seamer. Walking, yep, that's what I'm doing now too. 37 pitches in one stinking inning. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So here we go, the 0-2. Gonna be grounded in over to the third baseman in an easy routine ground out. Finally out of that disaster of an inning. Finally out of that inning. Go to the top of the second. Hopefully things will get better in the second, because otherwise this is going to be a quick game. Oh my gosh. Is that, you don't want to come down here. Frickin' 37 pitches in the first inning. Okay. That way I can get it. Okay. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, 38 pitches in the bottom of the first inning by Bubba Chandler. Walked the bases loaded at one point. 2 runs scored.
Right?
2-0 going into the top of the second. Yeah.
Could be worse.
But what I'm scared of, that bullpen The Little League World Series offers better bullpens than the Pirates have.
I know.
And at almost 40 pitches in the first inning, they're going to be going to that bullpen come the third inning. Which means that 2 runs, it don't look like a lot right now, but it's going to balloon itself because they're going to go to the bullpen.
Maybe.
He's going to have the incredible efficiency. He's going to have the efficiency of Paul Skeens turned up to an 11 in order to make that happen. You'd have to have a couple single-digit pitch innings. Man. Yeah, but that's the same philosophy the Penguins had. We'll score 8 goals. Well, what happens if you let up 9? You know what I mean? The old fish out of water might have to join up with the Pirates and Coney. It is bad. It is bad, but here we go, O'Hearn. After the 1-2-3 inning by the Cardinals, a nice little 4-seamer by Rodriguez. O'Hearn batting .308, batting cleanup. 868 OPS, 5 homers, and 24 ribbies on the year. And going to send that inside for a ball. 1-1's the count. So here we go. Looking at O'Hearn. On the pitch. And it's going to be launched foul. Oh, grounded foul, but still, same difference. It was a foul ball that was sent hot off the bat. Okay, let me get a couple of things going here. And bada bing, bada boom. So here we go. The 1-2 pitch going to be swing and a miss. Strike 3 on O'Hearn. Yowzers. Maybe the 5th batter can be the first one to get on base. The Pirates need to get something. They need to get something. There's no doubt about it. So here we go. Rodriguez making easy work. Bug up for Steelers camp. Oh, man. We'll see here. Ready to roll. Rodriguez to Marcell Ozuna. In there for strike 1. Waiting now to see where he's going to go. And here we go. Rodriguez's pitch. Going to be in there, looking again, right down the heart of the plate at the bottom of the zone. An 0-2 count. Here we go. Marcell Ozuna only batting .189 this year. 13 ribbies, 3 homers. And this one way high for ball number 1. 1-2 count. And here we go. Waiting on the pitch now to Ozuna. We'll see here. It's going to be high and outside, 91 mile an hour sinker. Didn't really sink that much because of how high it was. The former Cardinal, yes sir. So here we go. Waiting on the pitch. And here we go. It is going to be sent inside for ball 3. After getting ahead 0-2, Rodriguez has fallen now to 3-2. So here we go. Waiting on the pitch. Here it comes. It's launched, and this one going to be launched foul. Ay. Ozuna, ready to roll with it here. Waiting on the full count pitch, the payoff pitch. 1.7, 10-10 ERA, 55 earned runs over 49 innings pitched by the starters over the last 10 games for the Diamondbacks. And he's going to walk Marcell Ozuna over to first. So the Pirates are their first base runner of the night. We'll see if anything comes about it. So here we go. We will see. Over now, top of the zone, inside. It'll be inside, so it's going to be ball 1 on Connor Griffin. In 29 games with 262 average, 2 homers, 16 ribbies, 723 RBS, or OPS. And it's going to be in there for strike 1. From local team sources, the Flyers believe that if Toronto ends up in the top 5, They can get the 2027 first rounder, originally property of the Leafs, unprotected, and not top 10 protected. What does that boil down to? They believe that Toronto essentially already traded his 2028 first round pick in the Braden Carlo deal in that situation. They're not completely sure the league agrees with them. If Toronto ends up outside the top 5 tonight, it's a moot point. Otherwise, expect the Flyers to ask the league to clarify. So we'll see. So let's see. Ready to roll. Man, that's crazy. That is crazy with Toronto. But here we go. The 2-2 pitch to Connor Griffin. Inside for a ball. 3-2. Okay. So we'll see. Here comes the 3-2 full count pitch. Way down low for a ball. We're going to see if he swung. He clearly didn't. First and second loaded. Rodriguez starting to crumble, walking 2 batters in a row after being in heavily favorable situations. Wow. So here we go. Let us see. Up now is going to be Jake Mangum up to the plate. Up against Rodriguez. 28 pitches already for him, but a lot better than the Pirates starting pitcher, Bubba Chandler. Here comes Mangum. Ready to roll here. First and second, 1 down. And the pitch going to be in the zone for strike 1. Okay. So here we go. That's going to be broken bat over to the third baseman. Easy out at third. So still runners on first and second with 2 down now instead of 1. The Kentucky Derby, that was a horse race. I did not watch it, but Dad was like obsessed with it. So, man, that broken bat killed him. It was way inside, right near the, right near where he was gripping it, essentially. It was way inside for a ball. What? The Pirates don't have the 22nd pick. Oh, I guess the Pens do have 22nd, I guess. I thought it was the 20th, but we'll see. Now it's back going to be Joey Bart. Looking back at that broken bat. The bat went further than the ball. So an easy out at third base. And here we go. Launching this one right to the second baseman, and an easy out made at first. Gonna retire the side in a, well, relatively short order. Two runners left on base for the Pirates. And we'll see. We'll see. What did Big Head Hoggies do for Toronto? First line pass winger. This franchise has needed for a long time. Well, we'll see. We will see. So again, just kind of taking a look on X. We have some time while we are at a commercial break. And ready to roll. Okay. So yeah, we will see. We will see. We're just kind of taking a look though on X, see if we got any newsworthy things. If you guys got anything that would talk about as well, let me know. Let me know. Whoop. Okay. So we'll see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, trying to get an idea, see if we got any newsworthy things over there as we have some time. Rolling our way here through this little commercial break, getting ready to go to the bottom of the second. And we'll see. Okay. But yeah, ready to roll here. Back now in Arizona. Looking at a couple Pirates fans in the crowd. And here we go. The crowd there, a lot of the City Connect jerseys. And here we go. Bottom of the second now. And here comes Bubba Chandler back out to pitch. Gonna send this one. Do a little warm-up stuff. Up to bat now. Gonna be Thomas, batting 184 on the year. We'll see if he's got anything in store. Okay. So, Chandler had 38 pitches on the day. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat to Thomas. And this one going to be in there for strike one. Okay. Again, taking a look here at Thomas. Here comes the pitch from Chandler. Gonna be grazing it for strike two. That was close. But I do think it did graze, so that is the right call. Looking at Alec Thomas, 184 average, 565 OPS. 2 homers and 10 RBIs. And this one going to be launched foul. 0-2. So, let's see. Oh, man, ready to roll here. And this one going to be launched, goes foul. It was down the first base line, but it goes foul. Okay. So here we go, waiting on the pitch here. The 0-2 to Thomas, again. And here we go. This pitch gonna be swing and a miss, strike three. Finally, Bubba Chandler getting something going. Oh, man. Oh, we'll see now. Here comes the pitch to Perdomo. Again, back up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day. And here we go. Bubba Chandler, here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-0. Goes to 2-0. So here we go. The 2-0 pitch. And here we go. It's going to be checked his swing. Did he go? He did. Okay. 2-1's the count. Chandler on Perdomo. 1 down. And that one going to be inside for a strike. 2-2 count. Ready to roll here. So, Bubba Chandler. Ready to roll. Here comes the pitch. The 2-2 pitch. Getting ready to send it on in there. It's going to be grounded to first. And an easy toss over to Bubba Chandler to make the out at first. All right. So, a nice little thing there. But we'll see. We will see. Oh, okay, there we go. So, now to bat is going to be Marte. And here we go. 2 down. Marte is 1 for 1 on the day. And let's see it. Here's the pitch from Chandler. Pitch number 49 is in there for a strike. All right. So here's the 0-1. This one going to get launched. Foul 0-2. Okay. So, 0-2 from Chandler. And let's see it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Going to be launched. Foul. But with a chance for the out. They do get it to retire the side. Nice little play there for the Pirates. They go ahead and send us to the top of the 3rd. Okay. Gonna have baseball is back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. So, let's see. Just taking a look on X. We have some time here. If you guys got anything you want to talk about, whether it be hockey, baseball, basketball, whatever. I don't really know basketball as much, but I'll talk it. I'll talk it with you guys. You'll probably end up getting some pretty good clips out of me talking basketball, so. Okay. But yeah, just kind of taking a look here. Okay. So let's see. We will see. Man. But yeah. Ready to roll here. And let's see. Let us see. So yeah, ready to roll here. Again, let's take a look around the NHL. See if we got any updates from the Wild and Avs. The Avs still holding on to a 3-1 lead, almost halfway through period number 3. As we are back here in the Berg. Or not in the Berg, but in Arizona. With the Berg taking on the Diamondbacks. Here comes a pitch from Rodriguez. Going to be a strike on Jared Triolo. Or Triolo batting 2-8. I think it was what? 2-something-8? And look at Braxton Ashcraft in his start against the Reds. Yeah, Triolo batting 208. And going to be in a 1-1 count. Man, 82 pitches in 7.2 innings. That is crazy. So here we go. Inside for a ball. 2-1 the count on Triolo. Ready to roll it here. And here we go. The 2-1 is going to be in there. Strike 2. Triolo not swinging at anything. He ain't no swinger. So here we go. The pitch going to be outside for ball number 3. 3-2 full count. Okay. So let's see it. 3-2 pitch from Rodriguez. This one going to get launched. Triolo out to left field. Going to be made on a routine fly ball. Relatively easy out made there by the Diamondbacks. Going to bring O'Neal Cruz up to the plate. 0 for 1 on the day. Okay. Wait a minute. There's no way TSN nailed it. What? The first pitch to Cruz is going to be inside for a ball. TSN nailed the first overall pick at the deadline. That's crazy. They had Toronto getting the top pick then. Have you heard of the game Magic Sort? I don't really do a lot of those kind of mobile games. It's not my style. Man. But a 2-0 count now on Cruz. This one going to be a strike. Going to be a 2-1 count. Okay. Here comes the 2-1. That one going to be launched foul by Cruz. And here we go. Here comes the 2-2 eventually. They're interviewing Braxton Ashcraft of the Pirates. And here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Gonna be a blow for a ball. That's gonna be a full count again. Rodriguez going to full counts a lot as of these last couple of batters, really. So here we go. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Cruz. Yowzes. Yowzes. So we'll see. Gonna bring up Nick Gonzalez to the plate. And here we go. The pitch inside, way inside for a ball. Okay. And here we go. That one's going to be launched foul. And still interviewing Ashcraft in the dugout. But here comes the 1-1 eventually from Rodriguez to Gonzalez, who's also 0 for 1 on the day. And here's the pitch. Gonna be inside for a strike as he swings. And here we go. Here we go. The 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. It's going to be launched, grounder to third, and a routine ground ball results in a retired 1-2-3 side. Going to bring us now to the bottom of the third inning. Okay. Yep, Gavin McKenna already getting asked if he wants to meet with the trainers at the Toronto Maple Leafs. So we'll see. We will see. So yeah, we will see here. We will see. Man. Yeah, just taking a look here on X. We have some time. See if we got any other news. Okay. But yeah, right now though, the Pirates need to get something going. They are not getting anything going on the batting end. The bats are dead silent. So we will see here. What in the world? All this AI slop on my X feed, bro. Wow. So we'll see. Again, looking at all of the Pirates fans and looking at the some of the highlights from the Pirates this season, as they're trying to get an idea here. Okay. But yeah, we will see here. First pitch now from Chandler, still out there. Bubba Chandler still pitching. This one going to be to Carroll. Carroll was a walk last time up. And here we go. That one going to be in there for strike one. So here we go. The 0-2 pitch from Bubba Chandler to Carroll. And swing and a miss. Strike three. Gonna bring up De Castillo. So we'll see what he can do now for the Diamondbacks. And here we go. Here comes the pitch. First pitch of the at-bat. Gonna be in there for strike one. And let's see. Working around now. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be fouled off. 0-2 to De Castillo. Bubba Chandler finally starting to settle in, which is exactly what the Pirates need. We cannot afford to go to that bullpen any earlier than we absolutely have to. So you got a sac fly in the first. De Castillo. This one launched out to right field. Nice. Nice out made by Jared Triolo. Okay. Move a few things around here. Ugh. I just realized this light's not even on. There we go. That's better. So here we go. Up now is Vargas. Up to the plate. Bubba Chandler already honing in on 60 pitches on the day. So here we go. This one going to be in there for a strike. Okay. So here we go. Here comes the 0-1. It's going to be launched. Foul 0-2 on Vargas. Okay, so it looks like Philadelphia is going to get the 2027 pick. Yeah, Philadelphia's getting the 27 pick. But here we go. This one going to be launched by Vargas. Yeah, there was a big controversy in the NHL tonight about what happens with Toronto's picks in 27 and 28, given all their trades. Well, because it was a top 5 pick, Boston does not get the pick this year. So Toronto keeps it. Next year, if it's top 10, then Philadelphia gets the 27 pick. As this one going to get launched to the pitcher, and an easy ground out to retire the side. But yeah, so essentially, if the, no matter what, I think Philadelphia is getting the pick next year. Well, maybe. It depends. If Toronto magically gets you know, the conference finals next year, they might choose to give Boston their their pick in 27. But essentially, or no, if it's not top 10, never mind, I'm reading it wrong. Yeah. So if the 2027 pick is not top or is top 10, then they will choose. Do they want to give the 2027 pick to the Flyers or the Bruins? The person that they don't choose will get the pick in 28 unprotected. If it's not top 10, Philadelphia gets it. But if it is top 10, they're not going to want to give a top 10 pick to their division rival, I would imagine. But imagine, no matter what, Philadelphia gets it in 2027. So, that's kind of what I expect. So was a lot. They checked the league and team contacts many times, and below is what we're consistently told. So we'll see. I like mind games. Oh, it was a big mind game. And interpretations, they still could change. Interpretations still could change. There are still a lot of ways it could change. So, because they're probably going to appeal to the league for any, confirmation. But we'll see. We're back in Arizona. Ready to roll. Man. Pubba's I ain't coming back to the Leafs. All you hating Leafs fans. Oh, man. Yeah, the trade, because what happened was it's not a simple one trade. Toronto has traded multiple first-round picks. So, because of that and protections, it's a whole mind meld. It is a whole mind meld. But here we go. Pitch to Reynolds. Gonna put him behind, or gonna put him behind 1-2. And here we go. Rodriguez already at 51 pitches on the day, top of the fourth. And here we go. This one going to be outside for a ball, 2-2. Okay. So here comes the 2-2. Low for a ball. Full count now to Brian Reynolds. Is he going to reach back on base? Well, we will see. We will see. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. To Reynolds, and he's going to walk him. What? Oh, hold on. Was that a walk or was that an out? Okay, they called it out. I was about to say, because the umpire did but it was clearly low. Pirates challenge, and they overturn it using the ABS challenge system to get a runner on first. Who's on first? Brian Reynolds on first. All right. So we will see. Over to the far side on a play at second base. O'Hearn ends up out. One out, runner advances to second. A nice little play there. Nice little grounder right to the first baseman. Actually, it was caught. And no, that's not out. Yeah. Second baseman came off the bag. Second baseman came off the bag to make the play. So, yeah. Here comes the pitch now to Marcelo Zuna inside for a ball. Okay. Here we go. The 1-0 going to be in there. Hard to the plate for a strike. 1-1. So we'll see. Here comes the 1-1. It's going to be launched. This one deep center field. And he's under it. It's caught. That's an easy out. Runner stays at second, 2 down. Okay. But we will see. We will see. Up now to bat, going to be Connor Griffin with 2 down. No, actually, he did advance to third. I did not catch that. I thought he stayed at second the way they were acting, but no, he ran to third. Now here comes Connor Griffin, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Griffinator. He reached on a walk last time. He was up, 2 down, runner on first. And swing and a miss, strike 2. Okay. And now here we go. The 0-2 to Griffin from Rodriguez. And it's going to be foul tip. Oh, foul. Yeah, foul tip. He's out. That's going to bring us over to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still 2-0 Diamondbacks. Oh, man. But we'll see here. Kind of taking a look here as we have some time on X. Okay. The 27 to go to the Flyers and 28 to go to the Bruins unprotected. At least that's what it sounds like we're going to be seeing. Okay. Well, we'll see. Ready to roll here. What? Is this real? Is this real? Oh my gosh. That's kind of crazy. Travis Kelce might be Travis Swift next year. Oh my word. There's no shot. There is no shot. First account for every Pittsburgh fan base. For everyone, Steelers, Pirates, and Penguins, all at Pony Express Filipponi. I agree with that. So here we go. Here comes the pitch from Bubba Chandler to Gurriel. Chandler's still out there. 62 pitches in 4 innings. 38 in the first inning, 13 in the second, 10 in the third. So we'll see. We are ready to roll. The pitch to Gurriel. And it's going to make it a 1-1 count. Gurriel reaching on a base on balls last time. And here we go. This one going to be way in the dirt for a ball. Wow. So here we go. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be outside. 3-1 count. Oh, boy. By the way, according to NHL Rumor Report, David Pagnotta of Getting Malkin Penguins, 1-year deal, $5 million in the ballpark was kind of what I'd been hearing. As Gurriel reaches on a base on balls again. But watch out there. 1 year, $5 million is kind of what they're talking for Evgeny Malkin. So we'll see what they end up doing on that. But it looks like they're taking a look at a 1 year, $5 million. A little pricey, but not terrible. And the Pens have the cap space to make it happen. So here we go. Up to bat now, Arenado. Bubba Chandler at 66 pitches on the day. Nobody out, runner on first. And here we are. Here comes the pitch, way low. 86 mile an hour curveball, way low. Let's see. Here comes the pitch. Way inside 3-0. Oh my gosh, Bubba Chandler. Now he's starting to lose his pitches. Now he's starting to lose his pitches. So let's see. That one gonna be a walk. Dun 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 dun. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Bubba Chandler's losing his cool again. Oh my gosh. What are we frickin' doing? What are we frickin' doing, man? That's bad. That is bad. They're having a meeting at the mound between Chandler and his catcher. And here we go. 69 pitches, nice, by Bubba Chandler. And here we go, looking at the Pirates dugout, getting ready to pull in the bullpen soon, I would imagine. So here we go. Here comes the pitch from Chandler to Moreno. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's going to be in there for strike number 1. Okay. Oh, here we go. Looking again. Moreno. Here's the pitch. Going to be put into play. Out towards the shortstop. Gets him at third. Nobody else. Still runners on first and second. One down. Now going to bring Thomas back up to the plate. And here we go. Go ahead and pull this up over here and pull this here. Man. You can go to video analytics here. Runners on first and second. Thomas ready to go. Chandler at 71 pitches. And here we go. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Thomas. And here we go. Ready to roll, Alec Thomas. Here's the pitch. Gonna be grounded to the second baseman. One at second, one at first. Double play. Get out of town, Diamondbacks. Bubba Chandler survives another inning. A beautiful one. Let me go ahead here and flip that over now for the top of the 5th. And we'll see what the Pirates have in store now. Okay. So, ready to rumble. Oh, man. So, yeah, ready to rumble. Take a look here if there's anything else. And let's see. I actually like that new YouTube AI feature. That is a really cool feature on YouTube now. Like an Ask AI thing, like that is really cool. Like it'll actually break down your video and all that fun stuff. It'll actually like look at your video and break it down, which is awesome. Go back over to the community tab. We'll respond to a couple comments while we have some time. I suppose you could say that. It's been there for watching, yeah, and it's there as well for like on the back end. So like if I wanted to, right, I could go into the latest short and have the AI break down the short and help break down why it's been doing it too well. Oh man. So like that's really cool. I can like actually use AI to help break it down. Like if I go into the YouTube's analytics on that video, I can like go to Ask Studio and say like, catch me up on the performance of that video, and like it breaks it all down. It's like high engagement and reach, saying like the shorts above typical for your channel in terms of views. What's even more impressive is swipe away versus views ratio. 60% of people chose to stay, which is significantly higher than typical 38 to 41. Just title and initial hook about the Canucks tanking are very effective at stopping the scroll. What's working well? Your above average view percentage is above the typical performance. There's, it's taken by the shock. It's like really cool. It like actually breaks down, the viewer's sentiment on the video as a nice play by Mangum goes right to the third baseman and an easy out. Then it goes to like the next steps. It's really cool. Then you'll also say like growth opportunities as well. So it's like while the overall retention is strong, there's always room to tighten the delivery. The transition from the shocker news to the impact on the Canucks around the 15-second mark is where you want to ensure the energy stays high to keep viewers from swiping before the call to action. Like it's really cool that they have that. Because I can actually use that to like get an idea on the back end. But Joey Bart gonna launch this one foul, 0-1 count. And here we go. He did have a grounder in the second, a ground out, Joey Bart. And here we go. The 0-1 from Rodriguez, already at 65 pitches on the day. Swing and a miss, strike two. Let's see. So here we go. Here comes the pitch. And this one gonna get a launch foul again. Okay. So Joey Bart trying to find his way on base. Give the Pirates some life here. And here we go. This one gonna be high for a ball, 1-2. And here we go. The pitch now from Rodriguez. And here it goes. This one gonna get a launch foul again. Joey Bart staying alive. Just staying alive. And here we go. Rodriguez owning it on 70 pitches. And this one gonna get launched by Bart, but it's right to the center fielder. Easy play made in the outfield, 2 down. Okay. Rodriguez looking like he's gonna get through this 5th inning pretty effectively. Okay. So 2 down for Rodriguez. Jared Triolo now up to bat. And here we go. Come on, Jared. We need you, buddy. And this one going to be outside for a ball. Here, hey. And here we go. This one going to be launched out to left field. Air made. Going to get up to second for Jared Triolo. A standing double on the air by the left fielder. Okay. We'll see a nice little play there by Triolo out to the left field, and a nice little error made by the Diamondbacks, going to result in a reach to second base. But it should go as a hit because he was going to make first anyway. He just got an extra base out of it. But here we go. This one by Cruz launched directly to the second baseman for an out. That's going to leave the one runner stranded. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Already halfway through this game, assuming no extra innings. And we're kind of flying our way through this here. Man. But we are working our way through here. Getting ready to do some things here. But yeah. By the way, for those who do follow on the gaming channel, we might do a Tomodachi live stream on this channel to help, you know, people get a feel for the series and maybe slide on over to that gaming channel. Don't know for sure. Maybe that's what we do tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But I've been debating on that. I've been debating on that idea for a little bit now. But I also want to get a more comfortable chair up there. That's part of the problem. I'm going to be looking at that at a garage sale Friday and Saturday. So we'll see. Kind of take a look on X, see if we got any news. You know, let's take a look real quick at the NBA. We haven't updated NBA fans in a hot minute. Oh, baseball does go fast, John. It does. But 101-82, the Thunder over the Lakers with 5:14 to go in regulation, really. Around the NHL, the Avs winning 5-2 over the Wild, taking a 2-0 series lead into Minnesota. Wow. Around the rest of the MLB, real quick, we have games going that have gone final here. We had the Reds falling to the Cubs in 10, 3-2. The Royals haven't already beat the Guardians. We already went through that. The Dodgers falling to the Astros 2-1. What other games were there not final before we updated? I think that was it. I think that was all. The Rangers getting the win. Royals beating the Guardians 5-3. Bubba Chandler still in for the Pirates, by the way. But currently the White Sox and Angels tied in the bottom of the fifth. In the bottom of the fifth as well, the Braves and Mariners tied at 2. Maybe the Pirates get 2 runs. Oh wait, no, they didn't get 2 runs at the top of the fifth. I forgot they're pitching. Yeah, Brewers and Cardinals got postponed. Yes, it did. Rainy day here. We're going to be getting rain over the next couple days too, John. But here comes the pitch from Chandler. This one fouled away. 2-1 is the count. By the way, Padres and Giants 6-4 in the top of the fifth. And the Padres still have runners on second and third with only 1 out. So they're on a run alert there. But here we go. Here comes the pitch inside for a ball. 3-1's the count. Get a little reload on this here. See how we're doing on the back end on this side. Okay. This one going to be a strike. Full count for Bubba Chandler on Perdomo. And here we go. Now I'm kind of remembering why I don't do as many baseball streams. Hopefully that'll change over the summer. But here we go. Perdomo ready to face the full count. 3-2. And this one going to be fouled off. Still full count. Okay. So we will see. Here comes the pitch from Bubba Chandler. And it's going to be a ball for a walk. Are you... Oh my gosh. Well, here we go. Bubba Chandler's starting to walk people again. He's going to get pulled this inning. Just you wait. If he keeps this up, he's going to get pulled pretty soon. I'm hoping to change it over the summer. I forgot. Yeah, baseball just doesn't pull in the impressions. Like, I enjoy doing it. It just doesn't pull in the impressions, so we don't have as many people in these streams. You know, and I enjoy doing it, but, like, it also makes it not as fun as, like, the hockey streams or the other streams. You know what I mean? So... Oh, the NHL posting 4 hours ago, so let's hear. Toronto's first round picks in the NHL draft is a top 5 pick. Toronto will instead transfer 27 and 20 or 28 to Boston. So they didn't really specify on that. But this one's going to be launched out to right field, an easy play made by Triolo. So a simple out there made. Runner on first. Yeah, it just doesn't pull as many impressions, you know, like hockey. Hockey, we pull about maybe 2,000 impressions a stream, give or take. Sometimes more, sometimes less. You know what I mean? We're at the halfway mark in this game, and we've only pulled in like 400 impressions, not even. Which just is low. And I know it kind of happens off and on, but, you know.
Not just 7 brackets, 2.
Shut up, Vivek. But let's see. Here we go. The 0-1 pitch. This one gonna get launched and trying to get back to first. So it's a 1-1 count. And runner still on first. Wow. Wow. The Winnipeg Jets almost had McKenna. That is, bro. So they didn't trade their first rounder this year. They traded first rounders in 2027 and 20, or it was 26, but it was top, I think it was like top 5 protected. So then that was top 5 protected, which results in a whole bunch of other stuff going down because they traded with the Flyers as well with the first round pick. But man, Winnipeg's ball was second coming out for the first overall pick. Wow. That's kind of crazy. But this one gonna get launched in. It's an infield fly. Gonna be caught for out number 2 by Triolo. Nice one there. So we'll see. Man. So we'll see. Bottom of the 5th. De Castillo back up. Chandler at 86 pitches. This one gonna get a launch foul by De Castillo. And here we go. So here we go. The 0-1 gonna be in there for a strike. 0-2. And we will see. So here comes the pitch. It's gonna be swing and a miss. No, he fouled it. Never mind. I thought it was swing and a miss, but it was a foul. But here we go. Warming up is Yohan Ramirez. Warming up again. He was warming up earlier, but the Pirates determined they didn't need him. So he's back in the bullpen warming up. And here we go. Chandler with the 0-2 outside for a ball. I'd imagine this is the last we see of Bubba Chandler. He's probably gonna be given the grace to finish up the inning, or at least finish up the batter. He's already pitched. He's already sent 90 pitches. So here we go. The 1-2. De Castillo from Chandler. That one gonna be fouled again, or not fouled. It's gonna be ball high and outside. That one going to be a 2-2 count now. Bubba Chandler just needs to rein it in. Get one more strike. Give yourself one more shot. So here we go. The pitch in there. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. End of the 5th inning. Getting ready to go now up to the top of the 6th. And that is going to be the last we see of Bubba Chandler. I'd imagine Yohan Ramirez comes in the top of the 6th. Or bottom of the 6th. So we'll see. We will see. In the meantime, let's take a look on X. See if we got any news over there. Okay. So we will see. I just can't believe Leafs got the first overall pick, bro. That's kind of crazy still. That is still crazy. Man. But yeah, we are ready to rumble. Oh, man. So over in the NBA land, that bunch of people that, whatever they do, 51.6 seconds to go. OKC up by a whopping 18, which is all but going to assure the Thunder the Game 1 win. LeBron James leading the way for the Lakers, 27 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. And Chet Holmgren with a double-double in points and rebounds. 24 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. Yeah, I remember some stuff about basketball. I'm not a big basketball guy, but I know what a triple-double is now. I didn't know that a few months ago. I know a triple-double is when they get all 3 points, rebounds, and assists in double digits. So a double-double would be any two, which is rebounds and points for Chet Holmgren. I learned from you guys. Oh, man. But there we go. Bubba Chandler tagging his way out here. The Angels in the bottom of the 5th, by the way, getting 2 additional runs, making it 4-2. Runner on second, 2 down. I didn't know that for, like, ever. I'd always hear, like, double-double, triple-double, you know. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you going to McDonald's and pulling up saying, yo, man, give me the double-double, triple-double, quadruple-double, double-double? Like, what? I didn't know. I genuinely didn't know what it meant. So, until somebody cleared it up for me in chat one time, we were covering, like, it was either NBA or NCAA. I don't remember which, but either way, we're back here. Nick Gonzalez with a 1-1 count. And this one going to be put into play right to the shortstop. Easy routine ground out for the Diamondbacks. Okay. So we'll see. So, top of the 6th, Brian Reynolds up. And here we go. He's over 1 with a walk in the 4th. And here comes the pitch. It's going to be launched foul. But you know the one thing I don't get? Those Met Gala dresses. Like, bro, what? What are you wearing? Cardi B's wearing a bunch of, like, flesh-colored sacks around her. Why? I don't know. I just don't get fat. Like, it's stupid, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. But here we go. Top of the 6th. Reynolds with the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. So Reynolds going to need to make something happen here. The Pirates need some sort of batting to come up because they have not been able to make things happen. Oh, man. So here we go. This one going to be swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Reynolds. Man. So we'll see. Man, you referred to his suspension as a timeout. Oh, yeah, Don Kelly was suspended. I forgot about that. Let me take a look here. Yeah, Don Kelly is suspended. Oh, I forgot about that. So here comes O'Hearn. And this one going to be outside for a ball. Oh, man. So this one going to be... I was trying to read up on the Don Kelly situation. Was he hit? No, it was a ball. O'Hearn. Oh, my gosh. That was right up to his head. Wow. Don Kelly, I forgot about that. Don Kelly is suspended. I was be down a pitcher and a manager for 1. So yeah, Don Kelly just suspended for tonight's game. After the incident on Saturday. So, you know. We will see. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one gonna get launched, and this one is... Yeah, O'Hearn was not happy about that. As soon as he hit it, he threw his bat to the ground because he knew that was a pop fly, and yep, that's gonna retire the side. Oh, boy. Don't tell me these are the same old Pirates. Oh, man. But yeah, the Pirates will need Skeens in. Oh, Paul Skeens will be tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow as well. Tigers, Arsenal, Avalanche, McKinnon, Dominic. What's good, Maz? How you doing, bro? Oh, yeah, no, Don Kelly's the Pirates manager. He's the Pirates manager. He's suspended after an incident from Saturday. What's good, Maz? How you doing, bro? Man. Oh, we'll see. Oh, excuse me. So, hopefully Scuba makes a good recovery for the Tigers, man. I saw that. That was crazy. So, Moss, I gotta get your opinion. What do you feel about the Leafs getting McKinnon? Or McKenna? What do you think about the Leafs getting McKenna? I keep getting... That's gonna be my problem. McKenna, McKinnon, they're like the same thing. But they're two totally different players. What do you think about the Leafs getting McKenna, though? Like, oh, man. Go to Arsenal Champions League final and Tigers 1-0? Yes, sir, National SC. That probably was about the worst thing that happened to you today, was that. But they're still the same old Leafs. So, you know. Evan McKenna related to Connor Bedard. What? Really? I did not know that. I wouldn't have thought that, but... Man. Wait, is that Bob... Did Bob Nutting shave his head? There's Dan Muse for the Penguins. Who was that? That guy looked like Bob Nutting, but... Hold on. No, but it looked like he... It looked like he shaved his head almost. If that was Bob Nutting. Leafs trade American Austin Matthews and get a load and build around McKenna. Honestly, I can see him doing that. I can see them keeping Matthews as well. And having Matthews and McKenna together, which could be a dynamic duo. Almost like the Mario Lemieux to Sidney Crosby transition the Penguins had. I could see them doing that too. I could see that being a possibility. Oh, man. But we'll see. 0-2 on Vargas. And that's going to be Johan Ramirez in to pitch for the Pirates, by the way. As suspected. Wait, what? Oh, man. There we go. Ramirez. 4 pitches so far. Still an 0-2 count. And we'll see. Oh my gosh. I remember that Rockies loss last year. Pirates Rockies 17-16. Yeah. That was bad. But here we go. 1-2 now to Vargas. And ready to roll. Bruins and Flyers have Maple Leafs next 2 years. First round draft picks as well. That is true. You can load the stock back up. But the question is, do you want to try and build around trading for prospects? A lot of players anymore are really like in the remaining teams. Got through free agency, through trades. You know what I mean? Some of them are picks, but This one launched out towards left field, foul territory. And nope, that's going to go up foul. Mangum slides into the fence there. Okay. So, ready to roll here. Here comes, that's going to be Vargas still back to the plate. And here we go. This one going to get grounded right to first and an easy out. Fade right there. Okay. Bring Austin Matthews to Utah or LA. Let American team have his declining asset. Potentially. I mean, I could see them really going either way about it. Like, I would not ream Toronto for doing either. I would not ream Toronto for keeping Matthews and having a handoff. I would not ream Toronto for trading him. I really can see them going either way, and either way is a fair way, in my opinion. This one going to be a sinker, 98-mile-an-hour sinker on Gurriel. And that was a ball. So here we go. One going to be low again. 2-0 on the count. Okay. So here comes the 2-0 from Ramirez to Gurriel. Pitch clock winding down. That one going to be outside for a ball again. So we'll see. Rio pitch. And here it comes. It's going to be low and outside. I thought we were over this crap, Pirates. Getting to the point where Coney's going away. Coney's going away. But the frog hat stays out. Oh my gosh. San Luis? Oh man. Well, we'll see. Runner on first, by the way. We need to update that on our thing up here. And it's going to be a ball to Arenado. It'll be a 1-0 count. And here we go. Here comes the pitch. And this one going to be launched foul on the third base line. Okay. So we will see. So the 1-1 to Arenado, and it hits him. Oh my gosh. So we'll see here. We're going to take a look at him, moving him up to first. We're having a meeting at the mound. Oh my word. Oh boy, here we go again. The plays want the fans to get loud. Is McKenna first off the board next month? Oh, absolutely, Alex. Absolutely. Toronto would be stupid not to take McKenna there. You essentially have McKenna. You can either keep McKenna and have him be the... Or you're going to keep McKenna. But you can either keep Austin Matthews and have him be the handoff to McKenna. Or you could trade McKenna for a whole bunch of picks. There's really just about anything you could do with it. But it's obviously McKenna. But here we go. Here comes the pitch, first one to Moreno. The Pirates are actively imploding on themselves. Finally getting one in there for a strike. Oh, man. Well, we'll see here. Indeed, new president. Might like Ivan Stenberg's feeding. Ooh, boy. And we're back out to the stinking balls again. Johan Ramirez couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Oh, boy. So, here we go. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be grounded. Goes foul. Oh, man. Stenberg ranked 2. Yeah, but somebody in the chat, somebody in the comments did raise a good point on the short that I made earlier today. That Stenberg could fall to 3 because of the needs of the Sharks. They don't have as many needs in the forwards. As this one's hit to right field, this is going to be more runs. Son of a gun. Second and third. Second and third, 1 down, 3-0. Here we go again. But yeah, somebody in the comments, let me see if I can pull it up here. Let's see your status. We're gonna just uncheck that. Or remove that. San Jose and Vancouver will be interesting picks. Sharks may go defense, Chase Reed. So yeah, I mean, what's somebody had said in the comments on it. Oh man. Let's see, I'm a Leafs fan. And let's see, I gotta say after we won rally or the thing, I was hoping the Canucks would get the second one. But I think the place benefit is that San Jose is second overall, which is good, kind of. The Sharks are very heavy, but need a good defenseman badly. That might lead them to take a guy like Keaton Verhoff instead. There's definitely a world where Stenberg drops to third. So they could go Chase Reed. They could go Keaton Verhoff. There's a lot of ways they could go. Oh, great. Bases loaded. They hit another guy. Oh, boy. Anything to get my mind off this game, honestly. Oh, the pain. And not just because guys are getting hit with 90-mile-an-hour baseballs. This one's going to be outside for a ball. Oh, my gosh. Pirates already going to the bullpen. Sisk warming up. Here's the pitch from Ramirez. It lands fair in right field. Multiple runs scoring now for the Arizona Diamondbacks. It is now 5-0. Runners on second and third, 1 out. Ramirez has 22 pitches and only 1 out. This Pirates team is a clown show. They total utter embarrassment. They're out first. Man. The Pirates bullpen tonight. Utter disaster. Pirates just tonight are an utter disaster. They can't pitch. And inside fall. Oh my gosh. Let me do this. Let me look at something here real quick. Let me look at something here. Can I see how many balls he's thrown? Looking at this. I can't see how many strikes and balls, but I can go to the live, right? Since this, he has had 2 balls. Then he had another 4 to make it 6. He hits a guy, making it 8. Oh my gosh. Arenado made 8. Another ball makes it 9. Then Alec Thomas gets hit by a pitch, so that's 10. And then 11. 11 balls, multiple balls in play. Make that like 14 balls. This is ridiculous. And here we go. Oh, JJ, number one, Moss chatting more? Oh, because I don't know, man. The chat system or the rank system is just crazy, man. It's ridiculous. But Ramirez could not hit the broadside of a barn. Here we go. The 3-1 pitch. And fouled off. This is a disaster. Utter disaster. Oh, man. So here we go. 3-2 is the pitch, or is the count. Here comes the pitch from Ramirez. 1 down, 27 pitches. Marte 1 for 3 on the night. And that one gonna be fouled off again. Oh, man. Oh, we shall see. And looking at the Diamondbacks dugout there. This one going to be grounded to second. Throwing home. They don't get him. Why would you throw home? Now it's bases. Oh! You didn't even get it out of a sure play to second. All you had to do was throw it from second to first to get it out, and you couldn't do that right. They went for the play at the plate, and he missed. He hit Bart, but that was way too late. Runners on first and third, still 1 down. Why wouldn't you throw that sucker to first? He's gonna score. Let him score. Throw to first. Yohan Ramirez is out. You have the easy freaking out at first. You know you're only getting 1 out at best anyway. Take the easy out. Who cares if they get a 6th run? You're already down 5. Now you threw it to home. They got a 6th run and no 1 out. And only 1 out still. You could have got from 1 out to 2 outs. The more things change, the more things stay the same here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers will just keep rotting away as a playoff team that always loses. The Penguins are going to be an up and down all around at times. And the Pirates are still going to be the frickin' Pirates. Easy out at first? No. Let's go for the hero play at the plate when we're already down by 5 runs. At this point, you have to just get out of innings. You just have to get out of innings. You can't afford to let up more runs. But it's better for you to make the play at first and give up a run, the sure play, than it is to try for the hero ball at the plate. That was a low percentage play. Oh my gosh. That was a freaking disaster. Total freaking disaster. Welcome to Pirates Baseball. Oh my gosh. Bro, I gotta make a short out of this tonight if I could find that clip. Oh man. We'll see here. Here comes the next batter, gonna be Carroll. Sisk, the pitcher in, the lefty. And here we go. Runners on first and third. That was a freaking... That bounced off. Okay, no, he did hit it. Okay. He did foul it off. Blues two picks closer together. So we got Detroit odds on top of our odds. Nice. So here we go. Jays, we always lose the Rays. Oh, man. But here we go. The pitch to Carroll. He's 0 for 2 on the night. And Pirates pitchers can't hit the broadside of a barn tonight. Way outside. Why do I even subject myself to this torture anymore? Bottom of the 6th, 1-1 pitch to Carroll, fouled back for a strike. We're putting the cone on the head. Screw it. It's the closest thing I have to a dunce cap because I keep falling for the pirate shenanigans. I deserve the dunce cap. This one gonna be way... Oh my gosh, that was a country mile outside of the zone. What in the world is going on? I got Cruz in my fantasy baseball league. How did he do? He's not been doing too well. The first pitch of the game was sent as a cruise missile, but it was a couple feet into foul territory. And this one going to be launched into right field. The Pirates finally looking like they're going to get an out, but the runner's going to tag up to home, and he is safe at the plate. Why do I keep falling for this team every year? Why do I keep falling for this team every year? I keep believing the lies. I keep believing the smoke and mirrors that this year is going to be the year. This year is going to be different. And every year it's more the same. Pitching that doesn't do crap. Or pitching that starts well, but the bullpen does crap. And then you got the frickin'... Here we go. Sisk throws a sweeper to Del Castillo. Del Castillo gets the swing and strike. Oh, yeah, the runner advances second as well. Runner in scoring position. The 0-1. This one going to be launched out towards left center deep. Cruz goes for it and makes the play. Finally out of that 6th inning. Only took us too long. Oh my gosh, that was an utter frickin' disaster. Utter frickin' disaster. Man. Dan Kingerski does have a point though. Or Gavin McKenna. It's one thing to be the first overall pick and jump into a tire fire. It's another for a tire fire, an angry fan base, and a media that's bigger than some small countries who don't mind shredding you. That is true. So, we'll see. We will see. But right now, the Pirates are just crapping the bed in real time. Oh, man. So, we'll see. I honestly just cannot believe this. Like, this is a freaking disaster, man. Hopefully the Pirates can get their bats going. Hopefully. Oh, man. So, we'll see. Oh my gosh, I still cannot believe what we're seeing here. Man, do Dayton alumni want a new field? That looks like a cool field, though. Cool concept. But here we go. Now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna up to the plate. Going up against Rodriguez. Still in the game, only at 86 pitches. And here we go. This one going to be in there for strike 2. And here we go. The 1-1 pitch to Ozuna. Inside for a ball. Nice little easy ball there. And let's see. The 2-1 pitch. Going to be launched by Ozuna towards right field. Easy out. Easy freaking out. What a surprise. Here comes Connor Griffin. Man. So we'll see. We will see. And this one going to be down low for a ball. 1-0 to Connor Griffin. Rodriguez, pitch number 90. And here we go. This one going to be in there for a strike on Griffin. Yeah, that was in the zone. And this one going to be low for a ball. 2-1 on the count. Let's take a look here. Rodriguez trying to coordinate his next pitch. And here we go. This one launched by Griffin. Center field deep in the warning track. Off the ground. It's going to be a double for Connor Griffin. Let's go. It's getting to the point now where they're hoisting the cone for a hit. Son of a gun. You know it's sad when they're hoisting the cone for just a simple hit. Man. Oh, we'll see. That was off the wall. A nice one there. And here we go. This one gonna be swing and a miss. On that's gonna be Mangum. Oh, we'll see. Here we go. Rodriguez with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Man. So, let's see. The 0-2 to Mangum. And here we go. This pitch going to be low in the dirt. Griffin has to stay at second. Going to be a ball. Okay. So here we go. The 1-2 now from Rodriguez to Mangum. And that's going to be high for ball 2. Now we're starting to see a little bit of Rodriguez start to wear down a little bit. So here we go. Oh, we got a batter timeout. And here we go. Okay, so taking a look there over at the dugout. Cruz looking at some video. And here we go. This one going to be swing and a miss. Top of the zone, strike 3. 2 down, runner on second. Okay. So, let's see. The 0-2, or Joey Bart is 0 for 2 on the day. This one going to be a ball to start his at-bat. 1-0. And here we go. This one going to be the pitch now from Rodriguez. Pitch clock starting to wind down on him. And high, but they gave him a strike. They're not going to challenge it. I was hoping they would. But here we go. A 1-1 swing and a miss. Strike 2. Problem is, that's the strike zone now for Joey Bart, even though it shouldn't be. So, let's see. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Rodriguez, 102nd of the day. This one going to be fouled off. Rodriguez probably going to finish this inning, and then I imagine he might be done. Unless they want to try and keep him in for the shutout. But we'll see. So here we go. Here comes swing and a miss. Strike 3. And we've hit the middle of the 7th. Son of a gun. We're getting ready to go to the bottom of the 7th now. And we'll see what happens. Oh boy. I honestly, cannot believe this, bro. This is actually kind of crazy. But just gonna take a look on X, see if we got any news. Oh man. Looking at the that's cool. It's Jackson 5. Then and now. That is cool. Oh man, let me grab a little drink here. Oh boy. But yeah, we are ready to roll here. Man. That wasn't even from 19. Okay, come on. But we'll see. Take a look on X, see if we got any news while we are waiting to get here. Okay. Just trying to get an idea here, see if we have anything we could share with you. By the way, officially in the NBA, the win did come for the Thunder, winning by 18, 108-90. As we are back here in Arizona. Okay. Let me see. So, ready to roll here. Taking a look down at Paul Skeens. He's going to be on the mound tomorrow. But here we go. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be Sisk still in there. Gets a strike on Vargas. And the Pirates are going to have to get something going if they want to make something happen out of this. But we'll see. We will see. I'm going to clean up the whiteboard, by the way. I didn't even use it tonight. But I don't clean it immediately after streams. I clean it the next time I go live. But here we go. This one's going to be sent by Vargas to the third baseman, across to the first base, and it's an out. Easy out, if I do say so myself. But an out, nonetheless. Okay. So we'll see. We will see here. That's going to dry overnight, and we'll be good. But the Pirates got to get something going. They got to figure something out here. So here we go. Sisk. Oh my gosh, way inside. The Pirates bullpen couldn't hit the broadside of a barn tonight. No, screw it. Not even the broadside of a barn. They couldn't even hit the broadside of Chase Field tonight. It's bad. It's bad. It is bad, bad. So here we go. Bottom of the 7th. Sisk with his 11th pitch, or 12th pitch of the day. And here we go. This one going to get launched and grounded. Gurriel on the at-bat. He has 3 walks on the night, mind you. He has not had to do a dadgum thing tonight. So, just saying. We'll see. Taking a look here. Here comes the pitch from Sisk. And here it comes. It's low, and it goes back on him behind him after stopping it. So Bart gets a new ball and sends it out. Oh boy, here comes the 2-2 pitch. From Sisk to Gurriel. And here we go. This one gonna be launched. Gets in the gap in between, out to right field. Oh boy. Oh, we'll see. Bottom of the 7th. Runner on first, 1 down. This is getting downright sad. Downright sad. So here we go. Here comes the pitch now to Arenado, who has 2 walks on the night. That one going to be in there for a strike. Nolan Arenado, 2 walks, hit by pitch, and a run. Staring down Sisk. And here's the pitch. It's in there for strike 2. Okay. So here we go. The 0-2 pitch. Launch foul. Hitter's got to be defensive now. You don't want to give up anything that's going to be a ball. Or it's going to be a strike. You got to just swing if it's close. And here we go. Here comes the pitch from Sisk to Arenado. And outside for a ball. Okay. So waiting on the pitch from Sisk. And outside for a ball again. And let's see. The 2-2 from Sisk. And this one going to be launched foul. Or no, not foul. It's actually going to be fair. And going to be caught. The pop fly by Griffin. Okay. So we'll see. Bottom of the 7th. Moreno, 1 for 3 on the night. And here we go. The pitch is going to be a strike in there. Okay. So we'll see. The 1-1 now is the count. And let's see. So now over towards foul territory. Gonna be 1-2 on Moreno. Oh man, I just can't believe that. So we'll see. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to be fouled. And here we go. One-two count. And here we go. That one going to be launched out towards left field. Goes grounder. And you're going to have now runners on the corners here with 2 down. Okay. So we'll see. Oh no, they actually got him. They got him at second. I did not. I thought he was going to stay at first. They got him at second, so it takes us now to the top of the 8th. Okay. So we'll see. We will see. Just kind of taking a look. Okay.
If you were pregnant with 10...
Okay. So yeah, just kind of taking a look what next. We have some time here. Oh my gosh, chat froze. Chat froze. Let me go. We'll go over to there and back over to here. There we go. There we go. You think the Blues have a chance at McKenna? Stenberg, you said Verhoff is good also. Well, we'll see. I mean, they're not going to get McKenna. They're going to have to. They would have to trade up, and they're not going to do that. But we'll see. We will see. Just taking a look here as we have some time. Okay. So, taking a look again at some of the last play of the 7th inning. Nice play at second. I was honestly surprised that he went to second after that. Like, that was kind of a shocker. It was a while ago, but not 2 hours, remember? That is true. That is true. But now, Jonathan Lasiga. Gonna be up to pitch. What's good, RFK? How you doing, bro? And here we go. That's gonna be a strike on Triolo. Amen. Dbacks are my number 2 team. So actually, funny thing, RFK, I was given this hat tonight. I was at bowling to pick up. They were doing like the payout night tonight, and I got this hat. It's a frog hat. But FROG is an acronym. Fully rely on God. FROG. It was a cool hat. He said he thought of me when he found it. So he gave it to me if I wanted it. I'm like, that's a cool hat. So, you know, we got the frog hat. The Pirates are somewhat contending, so go backs. Bro, they're not contending tonight. The Pirates pitchers couldn't hit the broadside of Chase Stadium tonight, or Chase Field. It's bad. It's bad. But yeah, frog. And actually the back strap actually has some text on it too. I love Jesus. So, you might see me in the frog hat. I know the guys tomorrow will get a kick out of it. But here we go. Waiting on the pitch now to Cruz. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Fouls this one off. Oh, man. It's getting bad. Man, in our Sunday school room, we have a poster that says, Crow, choose right over wrong. I don't know what that stands for. First time visitors asked what it stood for. We were in the room and nobody knew. Oh, my gosh. Well, that's why this hat, I'll never forget it because it has frog, and then underneath the text, fully rely on God. I like that hat. I'm going to wear that a lot. You'll probably see it on streams a lot, too. But here we go. It's going to be low for a ball. 1-2 to Cruz. Okay. So here comes the 1-2 count. And this one going to be launched by Cruz. Deep center field. And it's caught in the warning track. That's going to be out number 2. And just like that, the Diamondbacks are only 4 outs away from victory. Like the North Star of the game, the pitcher Rodriguez, absolutely. Hungry for frog legs. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. But question for you guys. Since you guys watch channel, I might throw a poll out there. How would you guys feel about doing a Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream stream on this channel? To kind of get people introduced to the series and maybe have people transition to the gaming channel from that. Because I think part of it is that people don't see what's going on, so they don't really transition over there as much. But I figure if we do a stream, it kind of creates that drama. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. So, I would obviously download it and then upload it to the gaming channel. The VOD. So, here's a post-game show. The problem is, so it's from maybe an early baseball game, a couple problems. So I'm not going to be doing too many early baseball games, actually. We got to, with a new job coming up, the time of doing some of the streams at 6:37 are going to be a little bit tighter to pull off, I think. But yeah. That's kind of what I've been thinking about, though. You can collab. Yeah, I can. I forgot about that. I can collab with the gaming channel. I forgot that YouTube has that feature now. I've never actually used it. But here we go. We are waiting on this pitch here to Gonzalez. 1-2 count. Now going to go to a 2-2 count. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the plan there. So I'm thinking about doing that. But I am starting a new job. We're going to see how it goes. You know, it's a job that I feel like it's something that I enjoy with the work. Works for half the people. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I've never actually used it, so we'll give it a try. But yeah, so we'll see what happens there with that, though. I know it's work I can do. It's just now a matter of, is the money going to work out? And I think it will. Hopefully. Am I putting fries in the bag? No, I'm delivering the pizza. Or making the pizza at times. No, it's not Sheets. With Sheets, I have to give up like a lot of nights and weekends. So that's like difficult. But actually, this Saturday and Sunday are going to be a little bit different with the streams. Because I'm going to be working 4 to 8. So, you know, at least during training, it's going to be a little bit hectic these next few weeks as we kind of get into a new flow, a new rhythm, a new groove. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. No, it's a local chain, actually. It's a local chain around here. So. But I'm going to be going there and, you know, we'll see what ends up happening. I get he has to run a business, so, you know, they can't pay crazy. But we'll see if it makes up, if it happens to work out for me financially. Not necessarily second shift. It's actually listed as a daylight. But in the training, they're going to need me to be in the kitchen during some of the rushes. Like dinner rushes in order to train. So because of that, it's going to be a little difficult. You know what I mean? They're doing a little bit of training. It's mostly like 11 to 7 are like the kind of the daylight for them, which means like streams are probably going to be like 8 p.m. and later most of the time. The occasional maybe 7:40 if it's Wrigley. We don't need to deliver like a 5 mile. Oh man. But yeah. Like I said, I mean I'm hoping it'll work out. If it does, great. Yeah, well, with them they open at 11, so you know. But yeah. If it works out, great. That's something I'll stick with. If it doesn't financially, then you know, we'll have to figure it out. So, you know, we'll see. I mean, I think it'll be able to work out. But, you know, we'll find out. But we are back here. Dennis Santana, bottom of the 8th. Good luck. Well, thank you, John. It's a fairly straightforward job. I've worked pizza. I worked at Pizza Hut 3.5 years out in Indiana, man. So, I feel good doing pizza. The only thing is that with this one, it's, you know, it's the pay. And I'm not doing it for the money, but I have expenses that need to be met. And if the total compensation isn't going to match it, then, you know, I can't go into debt because I'm working. You know what I mean? So, if it ain't working out, then I'm going to have to find something else. But, you know. With God's grace, the channel will start pulling up, and I can do a lot more on that. So, you know, with His grace, with His plan, if it be His will, the channel will start doing really well, and we can do a lot of work on this. So, you know. But here we go, the pitch from Santana to Perdomo. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the hope, so we'll find out. You know. And here we go. The pitch is going to be fouled off. Okay. So we'll see. Here comes the pitch. And it's going to be grazing the zone for strike 2. Okay. Diamondbacks challenge. And the call is confirmed. The Diamondbacks lose one of their challenges. So here we go, Perdomo. Ready to roll. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball. Okay. So, ready to roll. This pitch going to be grounded out. Grounded out to the foul territory. So, we'll see. The 2-2 pitch from Santana to Perdomo. No one down, runner on second. We need to put that guy on second. And this one going to get launched out to right field. Caught. And going to be sent and over to third. Not going to advance on the runner. So let's take a look at the poll. We got what? 10 votes? Splitting 50-50? All right, all right. So we'll see here. Man, that is a low impression count. But let's see here. Ready to roll for the Pirates. Here comes the pitch from Santana. And it's in there for a strike on Marte. Man. So the 0-1 count. And it's going to be grounded. Gets into right field. And a runner advances to third. Is he going home? He is, and he's safe. An RBI single, or RBI double, actually. Because he advanced to second because of the ball going all the way to home. Son of a gun. Let's see. Let me get a little reload on the back end on this. See if we have any comments to reply to. Does not appear that way. But here we go. Go back up here and take a look at this. Here comes the pitch. Going to get launched out towards right center. And going to be made by Reynolds. To get out number 2. Okay. So take a look again tomorrow. We got Diamondbacks and Pirates. We will be live for that. And let's see. Bro, 12% of people that have seen my short on the draft lottery were watching on TV. What in the world? There we go. That's going to be an 0-1 on Del Castillo. There's your job start. I started this weekend. They were looking for the help. They shot me a text actually on Sunday. I went over on Monday, and they were looking to take me right on the spot. So I was able to work with them on a little bit to negotiate the starting pay to see if it can get closer to what I need. But we'll see if things settle. If they settle, they're great. If not, we'll have to figure out something else. But here we go, out towards, and it's an error. Son of a gun, Reynolds makes an error. Oh boy. Dun dun da 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 da. I was computer engineering, but you know, when I spent time in the industry, I was able to do it, but it was a hobbyist. And I really want to take the time to be able to push on this channel. And when I was down on that other job, my commute, it was a relatively long commute. It was about 45 minutes each way. And a lot of the other jobs I would have been able to get within the field were 45-minute commutes, give or take. By the way, finally getting the out in the bottom of the 8th, taking us now to the top of the 9th. But, I mean, it was because of that where it's like, I just gotta get something, and if I get something local, something close to the house that I can do to make ends meet, whether it be retail, service, whatever, even if it's not within the degree, I enjoyed it at a hobbyist level. You know? That's really what I found out about myself, is that I enjoyed it at a hobbyist level. Having the money's nice, but I'm not in this life for the money. You know what I mean? I don't need to live the glitz and glam. I don't. Just a nice, humble, you know, a humble living area. Basic needs, you know, food, water, shelter. You know, I do soda a lot, so soda, I would consider that a need. Food, soda, water, shelter, you know. Pay down the debt that I have, that I accrued from college. Little bit of going out, not a whole lot though. Maybe a little bit of fun money for like some new prop stuff for studio upgrades, equipment upgrades, you know. No, I don't need slushies. Sub teacher wouldn't be bad, but don't you have to get like a teaching certificate or something like that? Plus, I'll never forget the one time I was in the classroom, man. So for one of my college classes, for macroeconomics, the professor said you have to do, he has this research service project. So it's either a research project, which is like a 10-page paper that you have to write with sources, or you go and do volunteering for junior achievement. For those who don't know, Junior Achievement, it's like a company that tries to, no, but you're not as used, but it's like $100 a day. Not terrible. That's not terrible. But like, that's the thing, is that the one time I was in the classroom was that I was able to do that. And Junior Achievements, basically, it's an economic awareness group that goes into classrooms to help teach, kids from K through 12 about money, economics, how societies work, right? So I go in and I'm volunteering doing Junior Achievement, the second grade one, because that was the one that I had experience as a kid. I experienced that and I won't forget it. So in that curriculum, there's a section on voting. It talks about, working a job to make money, taxing that money, what you spend your money on, and it also does a little bit on voting, right? So one of the activities is having the kids vote on like, oh, your school has like $500 that you got to spend. Kindergartners pay taxes in 15 years. It's all age appropriate. It's all age appropriate. By the way, Reynolds gets out at first base. But anyway, so I go into this classroom, right? And we're doing this voting activity, like, hypothetical, the school's getting $500 to put towards something, and the class needs to decide how to spend it. So what they're doing is they're teaching kids the importance of voting, right? We do the activity, and I'm playing off the kids' energy. I'm like, there was like an art thing, a statue, or a garden, and I'm like, we got another vote for the garden. And let's see, the next one, we got a vote for the statue. Oh, next one, another vote for the garden. And like the kids are like getting crazy, I'm playing into their energy, right? Well, at the very end of this activity, one of the questions is, why is voting important, right? And while I'm going through this, I asked that question, I'll never forget it. I call him this kid, little boy, right? And I say, okay, well, I call on him, and he says, and I quote, voting is important because you need to vote for people to do things, but not Donald Trump. And I'm like, I turned around, I'm like, oh my, I know what mommy and daddy are talking about at home. They talking about how Donald Trump's the worst thing since inflation. And the teacher immediately called the kid out by name and said, nobody asked for your political opinion. He just asked why voting's important. Second grade! Second grade! You're what, like 8 in second grade? You're not politically aware in second grade. By the way, 2 down, Ozuna's up to bat. Pirates are gonna lose this. There's no way they get 9 runs with only 1 out. But like, still, I will never forget that. Right on, kiddo, vote RFK instead. Let me see, do I still have the, I made it on a Google Docs. Yes, I still have the lesson plan. Oh my gosh. Yes, I still have my lesson plan with all the different sections on it. So it's like, asking about, oh, yeah, that takes me back, man. Like, you define a community. Section 2 is like about work and all that stuff and how work is done with interactive activities. Then you have, the jobs, and this is where they make money, Then you have taxes, then the voting, that was section 4. And then the 5th section is how money moves. But oh my gosh, that was something I will never forget. And I will never forget that quote. He's like, and he said it just like this. You need to vote for people to do things, but not Donald Trump. And I just turned around, I'm like, oh my gosh. That's not what I expected a little 8-year-old to say. Just like that, Ozuna strikes out and the Diamondbacks do get the win. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I was supposed to say that. Nice RFK. But yeah, so what were the actual things here? So yeah, so that activity was Okay, you have $500 you have to decide. It's like recycle bottle, cans, and paper, create an art display, or plant a butterfly garden. And they loved the butterfly garden. They were hyped for the butterfly garden. So I'm like, we gotta vote for recycling. We gotta vote for the art display. And another vote for the butterfly garden. And the kids were like loving it. Like it talks about, you know, making decisions, weighing the advantages, the disadvantages, pros and cons. You know what I mean? All that fun jazz, and you explain the voting process, the kids vote, and then, you know, why is voting important was the first question. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Like, you actually hand out paper ballots to the kids, and then you actually count them at the end as well. But, like, oh, man. That was something I will never forget. I loved that story. And that's the story I love to go back to. So, kids will say the darndest things. And I don't even have a kid. I just know that from being in a second grade classroom. Oh, man. But this game is over. Pirates getting the loss. That being said, I do think I am going to wrap this stream up so I can go ahead and head up and get a couple of things done that I need to get done. So if you guys did enjoy, drop a like, drop a sub. We'll be live again tomorrow night for the Pirates and Diamondbacks. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Well, actually, it's Seis de Mayo for me. But with that being said, we'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more Buccos baseball. Peace out and have a good one. Good night, RFK.